Hey guys, Dr. Chris Hood here. A lot of my patients are always asking me, Doc, what do you do? What are your supplements? What do you recommend? And so, first off, hear my heart when I say that I recommend eating good quality food. Before we even talk about supplements, eating the right type of food is something we should all be investing our time and our money into because it's cheaper to eat food, it's better for you, it absorbs better than supplements. That being said, there are three that I recommend for all of my patients, and if you're not a patient, these supplements will still be very beneficial for your overall health and well-being. The first one is a good B-complex vitamin. B-complex vitamins, what I like to call the standard American diet, the artificial colors, the artificial flavors, the preservatives, the pesticides, and we go right down the line, the sugar, the amount of sugar that's in there, the artificial sugars, they all rob B-complex vitamins, the B vitamin series, out of your systems. B vitamins are responsible for immune system function. They're responsible for your brain and body activity. They're responsible for different types of energy levels. Your body uses the B vitamins as catalysts for different chemical reactions. So when I start talking to patients and I realize they're fatigued and they're drained a lot and they have all these issues, I recommend a good B-complex vitamin. B-complex vitamins are a staple of my nutrition component. And I actually take a lot of these. You cannot overdose on B vitamins. They're water soluble. So make sure you take a good B-complex vitamin and do that every day. The B-complex vitamins we have, I'll just look at them real quick. All total, there's a blend of about 125 milligrams of the different B-complex vitamins. 50, well, this one itself actually has close to 300 milligrams in a dose. This 300 milligrams twice a day would be a great recommendation. The second thing that I always recommend patients take because of the same thing, the diet we eat, the standard American diet, what you'll hear me say, SAD, if you've watched our other videos, is a good probiotic. Probiotics, a lot of people will talk about probiotics, and the reason they want to use them is because they think they don't need to use a probiotic because they're eating yogurt. The dairy in yogurt is actually counterproductive. Not that you don't get a good probiota out of yogurt, but to really replenish the flora of biota in your system, you need a stronger product. The one I recommend is by a company called Strengthia. It has 30 billion coliform count of the different mixes. And so when you're looking at probiotics, I can't even read the words on the back of this, and most of my patients can't either, but understand you want a good complicated probiotic with three main biotas in here. So Strengthia is a great product. I would take this once a day. Again, 30 million is what your coliform count wants to look like. Why probiotics? The food supply that we have, particularly the meat supply in our country, is pumped full of antibiotics to keep the cattle and the chickens healthy. They actually pump antibiotics and steroids into the meat. And so even though the meat is cooked and prepared, you're still getting antibiotics in your food supply. When you take a steady stream of antibiotics, it kills good and bad bacteria in your system. There's a good, healthy bacteria in your digestive tract that needs to be there for proper digestion. When you look at all the patients we have and all the people in our society that have digestive issues, irritable bowel, Crohn's, colon problems, a lot of it is because of the antibiotics we're taking and in our food supply. Let me talk about taking them. If you've taken antibiotics over your lifetime, know that antibiotics are killing not just the bad bacteria you're infected with, and that's a brilliant thing, right? So medicine's a brilliant thing, but it's also killing the good bacteria in your system as well. So if you've been on a lot of antibiotics, you'll see people get things like thrush and yeast infections. It's because the good bacteria has been killed by the antibiotic as well, not just the ones that made you sick. So a good probiotic, again, very, very healthy for your system at least once a day. And then the last supplement I recommend on a basic level is a good vitamin D supplement. Now, vitamin D itself is a fat-soluble vitamin. So fat-soluble vitamins can become toxic if taken in high levels. This product that we have, as far as vitamin D is concerned, has about 5,000 IU. They measure vitamin D just like vitamin E in IU, so it's not milligrams. You want about 5,000 IU a day in your system. Vitamin D is responsible for everything from skin health, which is an immune system health, energy levels, as well as just general well-being. So vitamin D is robbed by the same standard American diet as well. So that's my recommendation on initial supplementation. Not just for my patients, but for everyone that's watching these videos. Again, a good a B-complex vitamin, a good probiotic, and a good vitamin D supplementation on a daily basis. 5,000 IUs here, 30 billion, I believe, here. Yep, 30 billion, had to read the label. and obviously 300 milligrams twice a day for this one as well. You can take more of this if you're getting sick. You can actually take more B vitamins. It helps your immune system. And again, it's not going to create a toxic amount because B are water soluble. If you like this and this information, again, on basic nutrition supplementation or any of the other videos, make sure you like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter or Instagram. It is a pleasure to serve you guys with some life-changing information. Again, if you have any information or need help on a local level, go to www.hoodchiropractic.com. I hope this video gives great information, great content. Love and appreciate you guys, and we'll talk to you again soon.